Good morning, and welcome to the Upper School Honors Day ceremony. I invite you, I ask you, to do your best to put aside any distractions this morning. Trust me, that email can wait. Sit back and give your full attention to my colleagues while they glow about you and your classmates. While we're not gathered under the big tent on Babcock Field, we do have a few additional and unique opportunities. During today's ceremony, you get to sit with your family. Of course, you likely have been sitting with them for the past 12 weeks or so. You can share the ceremony with faraway family and friends. You can choose the temperature of your environs, and you can even get comfortable on the couch. I think we would all trade away those advantages if it meant we could be together in person. But I hope you will enjoy this unique opportunity to bring your family into our Honors Day celebration. For each of our award winners this morning, as your name is called, you should look to your parents as they have been holding, secretly, we hope, your certificate and can now pass them along to you. Please help bring the ceremony to life while we celebrate the remarkable accomplishments of all of our students. Without further ado, we will begin, as usual, by recognizing the recipients of awards previously conferred. Each year, the athletic department selects 2 seniors as best all-around athletes. In recognition of their outstanding athleticism on the field, their participation on 2 or more varsity teams during their senior year, and their commitment to their teammates. Nominations and final selections were made by an athletic department committee, and the awards were presented at the Senior Sports Awards banquet on Wednesday evening. Our female athlete of the year was Tally Wilmans, and our male athletes of the year were Thomas McConnell and Nicholas Richard Craven. Given by Nancy Jo Sweeney Lindis in honor of her brother Craig Sweeney, who demonstrated leadership in sportsmanship, integrity, and enthusiasm on the field of play. The Craig Sweeney Award is presented to a senior athlete who most exemplifies the qualities the family so admire. This year's Craig Sweeney Award went to Kira Carriger. Poly Scholar Athlete Award is given each year to a boy and girl in the senior class in recognition of successes in both the classroom and athletics. This year's Scholar Athlete Award winners are Renzo Suato and Jillian Denham. Congratulations to all of our athletic awards winners.
Modeled after Phi Beta Kappa, the Cum Laude Society recognizes academic achievement in secondary schools for the purpose of promoting excellence, justice, and honor. The 2020 cohort of the Polytechnic School Cum Laude Society is Madeline Berger, Alexander Bertrand, Sophia Seva, Jillian Denham, Michael Deshane, Carolyn Hashimoto, Patricia Hashimoto, Jordan Hirschman, Benjamin Hudna, Mariel Kang, Taryn Kim, Dexter Knack, Thomas McConnell, Renzo Soato, Barker Thompson, Asha Turner, Austin Withrich, Nicholas Jung, and Philip Zhou. The Class of 1962 Scholarship Award was established as a tribute to superb scholarship by the first high school class to attend Polytechnic's upper school for 4 years. By tradition, it is given to the senior with the highest grade point average. The winner of the Class of 1962 Scholarship Award this year is Alexander Bertrand. Congratulations.
Given by Mrs. Ottilie Roberts, the Ruth Bampton Music Award is presented to the students who have made an outstanding contribution to the school in the field of music. This year, we are pleased to bestow this honor upon Addie Lillard and Rory O'Neill. You've hopefully heard Addie and Rory's beautiful voices during the 7 musicals they've appeared in together at Poly. Addie's dulcet tones have captivated audiences, be it as a soloist med student in Young Frankenstein, or as the feisty, forward-thinking Hoddle in this spring's production of Fiddler. Rory has shown us her impressive vocal range while playing everything from many roles in Spelling Bee to her recent show-stopping performance of 2 Little Lines during February's Upper School Vocal Ensemble Cabaret. And let's not forget their many fifth quarter appearances. Not surprisingly, both have devoted time to music during distance learning, Addie writing her own songs and Rory reteaching herself the bass and guitar. Thank you both for delighting the Poly community with a combination of your hard work, passion, and innate gifts.
National School Orchestra Award was established to honor an outstanding instrumentalist in the upper school. This year's award is given to Carrie Hashimoto. An exceptional cellist, Carrie embodies the best of what we strive to instill in student musicians: a strong work ethic, technical skill, a willingness to learn different styles, and, metaphorically, to have big ears. Perhaps Carrie's best attribute is just that: the ability to listen to and for other musicians in the ensemble, knowing this is just as important as learning notes on the page. Though an understated member of orchestra, chamber ensemble, and pit orchestra, Carrie plays with a beautiful tone, exceptional technique, and an unrelenting commitment to the music. No matter what her part may be, no matter the style, she consistently strives to serve the music. The Woody Herman Jazz Award was established in 1994 to honor excellent achievement in the jazz band. This year's recipients are Samuel Johnson Lacoste and Liam Unanue. Saxophonist Sam Johnson Lacoste has been a steady symbol of musical excellence. Prepared for every jazz band rehearsal, Sam's mature approach means he is not only diligent about learning the nuts and bolts of the music, but also thoughtfully considers how his part fits within the piece as a whole. As an improviser, Sam is a model for his peers, setting the bar high for the rest of the ensemble. Generous with his skill set, Sam patiently answers the many questions he is asked at each rehearsal. This year, he was tasked with leading rehearsals and sectionals and took to the job immediately, modeling leadership skills of support and encouragement along the way. Following in the footsteps of his grandfather, guitarist Liam Unanue has quietly emerged as an exceptional musician during his time at Poly. A 4-year member of jazz band and combo, Liam sharpened not only his technical skills, but also his ability to listen to and support his fellow musicians. He has developed his own distinctive sound, and his solos have become more personal as a result. Dependable and consistently prepared for each rehearsal and performance, Liam provided music for multiple Poly events, and we applaud his steadfast musical service to Poly.
Given to a graduating senior in recognition of outstanding contributions made to our technical theater program, in addition to an extensive body of production work, the Leon Bellin Award was created to honor the major contributions made to our program by 1999 Poly graduate Leon Bellin. It's rare to have a student reach the level of involvement that Leon did in his career here, so the award is not given out every year. This year, we give the award to Julian Cardenas. Over the past years, Julian has risen to the high level of involvement worthy of receiving this special award. Julian's major contribution has been his leadership. Julian motivates those around him to give their all. That, with his organizational skills and his ability to maintain professionalism under stress, makes him, perhaps, the most effective stage manager ever to have graced our stages. His work in this year's musical, presented in Zoom, certainly makes him our only virtual stage manager. Julian's dedication and commitment will leave a long-lasting impression on everyone in our department. But his presence here will be sorely missed.
established by Dr. and Mrs. Herschel Mitchell to honor Carol Serco, who taught performing arts at Poly for 22 years. The Technical Theater Award recognizes excellence and effort in the support of the theater program through the design and implementation of the technical aspects of theater production. This year's award goes to Mason Schuckhart. Since middle school, Mason has been a major force in our program. A quiet and confident leader, Mason's never been one to seek personal recognition for his accomplishments. He's always placed his focus on the work at hand, the demands of the productions, and the needs of cast and crews. In doing so, he has met the high standard of excellence, worthy of being recognized with this award. Mason's participation in our program has truly been a pleasure, and he will surely be missed. And now, with our next presentation, Miss Cynthia Crass.
Given by Dr. and Mrs. Morton Pinsky in 1976, the Theater Arts Award is given each year to the students who have given the most outstanding performances or made the most valuable contribution to the performing arts program. In choosing the recipients of this award, the theater faculty look for actors who best exemplify what is most precious to their program, the concept of ensemble, one who loves the art in himself rather than himself in the art. We are thrilled to honor Aidan Rawlinson, Kate Salambier, and Finn Yapkowitz with this award. These three symbolize the pillars of the performing arts program at Poly: commitment, discipline, generosity, and persistence. While each came to us with prodigious natural ability, all were tireless in their work to hone and grow that ability. Aidan began as a spectacular dancer and then applied that discipline to the development of vocal and acting technique, entertaining us in a vast array of roles over the years. Kate also made the most of every moment on stage, finding the humanity and the humor in each role. This year, she also discovered that her instincts as an actor also serve her as a director. Finn has had an equally impressive theatrical career, both at Poly and in the community. He began as a humble ensemble member and finished as the Tevye that held our virtual spring musical together. These three performers have had a profound impact on the department through their work on and off stage, and that impact will continue through the modeling they have done for their fellow students. Congratulations.
Named in honor of Carol Babcock, a dancer and arts enthusiast, the Dance Award was established in 2007 to celebrate the school's strong dance program. This year, we are pleased to recognize Claire Gallagher, Marissa Guerra, and Olivia Kim. Whether tapping her feet in complex rhythms, rallying at sporting events, or balancing on the tips of her toes, each of these young women has made a lasting impact on the dance program. Claire has inspired her peers with her exceptional level of skill and dedication to her craft. Her dance concert choreography was a display of stunning technique, deep connections among her cast, and thoughtful reflection on her years dancing at Poly. Marissa has served as the dance team captain, skillfully performing in countless athletic events and dance concerts. Her leadership skills have extended beyond her role on the dance team, and she can always be counted on to motivate her peers and accomplish any goal. Olivia has wowed audiences with her remarkable tap skills and intricate choreography. Not only a wonderful performer, Olivia embraces teaching others at Poly and beyond. Thank you, dancers, for sharing your talent and passion with us. You will be missed.
Established in 1960 by Mr. and Mrs. Peter Davis and their children, the Peter Davis Family Art Award is presented to the upper school students who have shown the greatest interest, production, and progress within the Poly community in any of the visual arts. This year's recipients are Ari Lillard and Vivi Holsworth. Ari Lillard's drawings and paintings represent fascinating stories of dreams and nightmares, and of mythological creatures who daringly visit our real world. What all her work has in common is the element of magic. The technical drawing skills, the unexpected processes and materials, the detailed planning, and the focused, determined execution have reached a level where fantastic stories can be told. We thank Addie for her dedication to the visual arts program at Poly and congratulate her on this award. Vivi Holsworth combines elements of science and psychology in her art. A pen drawing of hers depicts heartbreak through anatomical structures, and a triptych of painted panels illustrates the flutter of the wings of a butterfly. Her technical skills with pen and oils are exceptional. Vivi has led by example in the AP Art and Design classes with her highly organized and passionate approach to all aspects of the course. It is with great joy that we celebrate her many contributions to the visual arts at Poly with this award. The Chris Chogel Photography Award was established in 1996 by Mr. and Mrs. Nicholas Chogel. It is named for their son Chris to honor his love of photography. This year, we give the award to Austin Woothridge. When we think of Austin, we think of a very mature and wise beyond his years young man with a passion and natural eye for the art of photography. As a junior, Austin led the class during our critique sessions and often ventured out on his own photographic explorations, which led to the creation of an exceptional 20-page zine displaying his amazing images. As a senior, Austin took photography as an independent study class and presented an exceptional PowerPoint presentation to a group of his peers of the exploration of film photography. Congratulations on all your achievements, Austin. You are very deserving of this award.
The John S. Manley Award is given to a senior or seniors who have shown marked improvement and achieved excellence in English composition. This year, the award goes to Jilly Denham and Saya Desai. Jilly is a scientist who originally endured English class, her words. But because of her full engagement and her intellectual dedication, we never guessed that she didn't adore our classes. Through sheer determination, she turned herself into one of the strongest writers at Poly, ensuring that she will bring to the biological sciences the ability to write cogently and convincingly as she fights with skill for causes like the ethical treatment of animals and climate change. Dedicated and inquisitive, Saya embodies the Manley Award through her inspirational effort and the consequent rise to excellence in English. Although she arrived on campus already armed with a clear desire to succeed and obvious analytical strengths, her expanded willingness to take on risks both in writing and class dialogue, as well as her organized, enthusiastic, and unflagging leadership as the co-editor-in-chief on the paw print, has made her the outstanding scholar who she is today. Named for a teacher whose 28 years in the upper school English department shaped the lives of countless students, the Bill Pickering Award goes to the senior or seniors who best embody the goals of the English department. An individual who loves language and literary art, takes intellectual risks, works diligently, writes with conviction and power, and contributes actively and authentically to the classroom exchange of ideas. This year we honor Sophia Seva and Michael Deshane. As a creative, sophisticated thinker, Sophia cares deeply about literature and appreciates the subtle art of analysis. She leads in the classroom through her carefully chosen contributions, her compelling textual interpretations, and her open engagement with divergent opinions. Sophia displays acute sensitivity to literary form and a willingness to take intellectual risks, and her beautiful prose achieves a rare degree of polish. Her love of language and storytelling make her an inspiring writer and an extraordinary English student. Hardworking and talented, Michael reads and writes with remarkable insight and depth. His work reflects his incredible dexterity with language that leaves his readers convinced of his arguments, enlightened through his storytelling, and moved by his reflection. In classrooms, Michael cultivates collaboration because he believes passionately in the power of inclusion to reach clearer understanding. His outstanding talents and genuine engagement have enriched not only his learning, but all of us around him. Congratulations to all four of you.
The George H. Moses History Award is in honor of a teacher who was department chairman for 38 years. It honors excellence and achievement in the field of history. This year's award goes to Jordan Hirschman. Jordan's sophomore and junior history teachers note that his work is consistently excellent and that he is thorough and precise on objective parts of tests and quizzes. His essay writing skills are highly advanced. He knows how to shape an argument effectively and how to back it up with solid and appropriate evidence. He brings a deep interest and encyclopedic knowledge of all things historical. Congratulations and thank you, Jordan, for being such a committed history student. The Roger Ipswich Social Science Award is given to a student who displays interest in a wide variety of social science electives, particularly in the senior year. This year's winner is Taryn Kim. Taryn brings her deep interest in the humanities to every class and assignment. She writes with precision and insight. She is never satisfied with a cursory or surface answer to a question. She enlivens every discussion with her observations and willingness to take risks. Congratulations, Taryn. Established in 1984 by the Board of Trustees, the Shirley Ward Economics Prize acknowledges achievement in the field of economics by a senior. This year's award goes to Theo Fernandez. Theo showed a curiosity to explore all avenues of economics, and his enthusiasm for every topic covered was infectious and contributed to a lively classroom experience for all. Always the first with a question or insightful comment, Theo showed a strong capacity and desire to always dive deeper and expand his knowledge. Congratulations, Theo, and thank you for all your work in economics.
The Poly Mathematic Honors Award goes to an outstanding student or students who best exemplify the spirit of exploration, discovery, and scholarship in mathematics. This year, the department gives the award to two seniors, Jenny Dillon and Calvin Hartfield. Yay, Jilly and Calvin. Up top, Jilly. Jilly is an exceptional mathematical thinker who approaches every task in her math class as an opportunity to grow as a thinker. She is a fearless problem solver who will rarely admit defeat. She considers every situation critically and is able to think creatively about it. She is an incredibly positive classroom presence, modeling hard work, perseverance, non-judgmental collegiality, and has a willingness to take risks that rivals no other. Thank you, Jen. Graduating with 5 credits in mathematics is Calvin. Are you on, Calvin? Congratulations. Calvin truly enjoys thinking about mathematics, and he's always striving for deep understanding. He explores topics independently and can explain complex concepts with maturity. He revels in the give and take of classroom discussion, and whether he's playing the devil's advocate about some thorny current event topic or carefully explaining how to perform an algorithm, his participation enriches the atmosphere for everyone in the room. Both Jilly and Calvin have actively made our classrooms better and more productive learning environments. Thank you both. The Mary Artish Schneebly Mathematic Award recognizes consistent excellence and contribution to Poly's math programs. Established by Gwen and Raleigh Hayes, the parents of Alfred Hayes, class of 53, and R. Stanton Hayes, class of 57, both of whom made their lifetime work in mathematics, this award honors Ms. Schneebly's teaching and her 41-year career at Poly. This year, the Mary Artis Schneebly Award goes to none other than Philip Joe. Give me some, Philip. Oh. Okay. Philip is a remarkably gifted and thoughtful mathematician. He definitely sees the secret analogies uniting a wide variety of mathematical phenomena. He easily reduces the seemingly complicated to its most precise and concise form. Philip knows math is more than just about understanding the numbers, equations, and algorithms. As president of the math club, he would prepare problems that he knew would challenge the other members, and also himself, to help them learn, think, and grow in mathematics. When he figured out how to solve a problem, he would always explain his approach as well as the intuition behind it. Philip patiently shared his passion for math, and he has generously enhanced our math community. Thank you so much for all that you've done, Philip. We appreciate you.
The Eric D. Stelter Chemistry Award honors the memory of Mr. Stelter, a gifted and respected teacher who is remembered with great fondness by his students and colleagues. The award is presented to an outstanding chemistry student who not only excels academically, but also demonstrates two of Mr. Stelter's memorable attributes: wonder and excitement in the process of discovery, and a genuine zest for learning. This year, the award goes to Maso Ortega and Libby Conjoyan. Maso has an unrelenting devotion to his chemistry education. His teacher writes, "When I think of Maso, I think of this quote by Jesse Owens. We all have dreams, but in order to make dreams come into reality, it takes an awful lot of determination, dedication, self-discipline, and effort. Whether it is to clarify a theme, to verify a metaphor, or provide insight, he is the first and last person to ask a question or participate in discussion. He has grown a lot as a student, but what has not wavered has been his curiosity about science and his dedication to pursuing excellence this year. Congratulations, Maso." Each day, Libby looks at the demo desk and asks, "What is that? What are we doing today?" During class, she peppers questions constantly. What does that mean? How does that work? What if? Whether it be through participating in Science Olympiad, attending lectures at Caltech with PSSO, applying for science internships, or reading science fiction, Libby consistently seeks new science knowledge. Her mastery of chemistry this year is one more nod to her passion for science. She fully exhibits the tenets of this award of wonder, excitement in discovery, and a genuine zest for learning. Congratulations, Libby. Established by the Dykstra family in honor of Mr. McNabb, a former biology teacher at Poly, the James L. McNabb Biology Award is presented to the outstanding biology student in the upper school. This year, the award goes to two students, Finnegan Keller and Audrey Kim. Finnegan Keller is a dream student. Naturally curious, determined, and thoughtful, his presence dramatically increases the intellectual dynamism of the classroom by asking astute questions and adding adjacent facts to our conversations. Finn's fascination with biological processes erupted this year, whether through a conversation on diabetes or informing the class of the latest podcast he's been listening to, or passionately defending GMOs by reminding us what a banana used to look like. Finn's fascination with biological processes are pure and inspiring. Finn's ability to go above and beyond the expectations of the class by pursuing his unwavering desire for knowledge and understanding is exactly the type of vigor and genuine curiosity that best exemplifies the scientific way of thought. Congratulations, Finn. Inquisitive, thoughtful, and persistent, it is clear that Audrey Kim loves science and learning. She sees the broad picture, masters the details, and applies her knowledge to understand all aspects of biology deeply. She embodies integrity and hard work. This dedication is seen in everything she does. One day before biology, sounds of a beautiful violin could be heard coming from the classroom. When asked, she stated that she was using the extra few minutes to get in some practice. She put her violin in its case, organized her biology materials, and jumped into a class discussion of gene expression. She is always using those extra few minutes, going above and beyond expectations to learn more. She is a true scholar. Congratulations, Audrey. The Dwight James Baum Science Award was given by Mr. Baum, 58, to be presented to the outstanding science student at the upper school. This year's award goes to Philip Zhou and Carrie Hashimoto. Philip Zhou has, for the last 4 years, been one of the strongest, most outspoken evangelists of science at Poly. He has taken every AP Science course and was a top student in AP Physics this year, where his work and attention to detail were rewarded, especially in the lab. Perhaps the best example of his outstanding work was his report for the Rolling Objects Lab, written in LaTeX, a mathematical markup format accompanied by his carefully drawn diagrams reminiscent of science illustrations from Scientific American. A founding co-chair of the Poly Science Student Organization, he has worked tirelessly to organize and encourage student attendance at Caltech public events. For his dedication to advocating rational thinking and quantitative analysis, we are pleased to recognize Philip Zhou. Some call her a quiet scholar, some call her a human Swiss Army knife. Carrie Hashimoto has proven over her 4 years at Poly that one thing is clear: she has a love for science. She has excelled through every AP Science course and has done so with a steady, thoughtful presence that has lent stability to all she works with. A Science Olympiad participant for all 4 years, she led the team this year by bringing a diverse and remarkable set of skills, like being able to learn any science topic in a day, build anything the night before a competition, and help organize meetings and competitions for 30-plus students. And yes, she can probably fix anything with a bit of duct tape and some super glue. For her academic excellence, leadership, and dedication to all things science, we proudly recognize Carrie Hashimoto.
Established by Eric Haskell to honor his high school French teacher, mentor, and inspiration, the René Belguéry French Award is presented to the most outstanding French students at the upper school. This year's recipients are Maggie Jameson and Lucy Liversidge. Maggie dove fully into her French studies, often displaying her well-rounded and mature personality. While taking part in our class exploration of Francophone regions around the world, her writing showed the depth of her understanding and her thoughtful approach to the world around us. She hosted French students, and over the years, she participated in the French national contest, earning silver, gold, and platinum medals, as well as a prize from the Alliance Française. Félicitations! Lucy has adopted French as her friend, not just as a subject at the school. She uses French as a tool of daily communication, never an obstacle for sharing her thoughtful opinions and expressing her unique personality. Over the years, Lucy participated in the French exchange, and she earned a silver and 2 gold medals in the French national contest. She is receiving today a well-deserved award for blooming into a compassionate and creative Francophile for life. Félicitations! Grace Phillips Memorial Award was created by Dr. Stanton W. Phillips in honor of Grace Phillips to pay homage to Latin's importance in the history of our language and culture, and to recognize the outstanding Latin student at Poly. This year, the Award of Achievement in Latin goes to Sofia Seva. Throughout her years of Latin study, Sofia embodied the qualities that mark a true scholar: curiosity, persistence, precision, character. Every year, Sofia accomplished more than she thought possible, because every day in that year was an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to find joy in new experiences. From the small intricacies of grammar to the wide world of Italian life and friendships, Sofia stretched herself, took on challenges that led her into uncharted territory, and did so with grace and humility. She modeled Poly citizenship at its best, and it is with great pride that we offer her this award. Congratulations, Sofia. The Mandarin Chinese Excellent Award is presented to an outstanding student who has excelled in the Mandarin Chinese program. This year's recipient is Barker Thompson. Barker distinguishes himself by his linguistic talent and exuberant desire to master Mandarin language. He also embraces every opportunity to immerse himself in learning about the Chinese culture, from the classroom to martial art performances, from AP essays and presentations to perform Chinese yo-yo tricks. He put in a lot of hard work and he went above and beyond. Not only is he a true scholar, he is also an influencer and has made a tremendous positive impact on his peers and the Poly community. Our congratulations to Barker. Established in 1978 by Parthenia Spartans, the Parthenia Rath Spanish Award is presented to the most outstanding Spanish student in the upper school. This year, it is my distinct honor to give the Spanish Award to Olivia Gessner and Bianca Murray. Olivia has always shown interest and respect for the language and culture of Hispanic countries. From the mysteries of the subjunctive to the subtleties of literature and her fascination for Bolivia, each challenge was met with enthusiasm and curiosity, and used as an opportunity to excel. Olivia was also a role model on the exchange trip to Argentina, and we are pleased to know that all things related to Hispanic world will always be a part of her life. Enhorabuena, Olivia. Bianca captures the spirit of excellent with orgullo. Her purpose as Mexican-American woman in Poly has been to embrace, celebrate, and share the love for the language and culture of her ancestors and of her own. Her gift as a leader has illuminated classrooms, assemblies, and Latinos Unidos. Her voice has touched us all and has made an unforgettable impact in our Poly community. It is with a full heart that I congratulate this remarkable mujer. Felicidades. The Mary Asaf Award in honor of a faculty member who was the heart and soul of the language department for 30 years. It's given each year to a student who has achieved the highest level of excellence in more than one language. This year's recipients are Alex Bertrand and Jacqueline Garrity. Alex and Jacqueline earned the esteem as well as the affection of their teachers for their dedication to language acquisition and global citizenship. Alex has mastered the highest levels of AP French, Spanish, while pursuing German through an independent study and conducting research in Catalan. Jacqueline has not only excelled in her studies of French, Spanish, Chinese, and German, but also deeply engaged with linguistically diverse communities through exchange and immersion, most recently in Beijing through SYA. As global scholars, they both understand how multilingualism can connect communities and transform the world. Felicidades, felicitación, and congratulations to these polyglots, change makers.
The Global Initiatives Program, established in 2007, confers the title of Global Scholars on those upper school students who have fulfilled academic, service, interaction, and cultural immersion requirements, and who have made a culminating presentation to members within the Poly community. The GIP certificate signifies Poly's commitment to a global perspective and reflects, for each of these years, 16 recipients, a commitment to looking beyond their lives to a wider world. We applaud this year's global scholars who, despite the strains of the COVID-19, demonstrated empathy and resilience, par excellence, all the way to the end. Through a lens of a phenomenal website, Lucy Liversidge and Kayla McFarlane provided our community with a kaleidoscope of East-West perspectives on feminism. A lifelong global citizen, Alex Bertrand used his My Olive Grove project as a microcosm to teach 7th graders about the core values of responsibility and stewardship and how to better care for communities. Using her participation in Poly's inaugural GIP program at the US-Mexico border, Sofia Ramirez presented an in-depth look at the border's iconic Chicano Park. After compiling a panel of local Christian, Jewish, and Muslim leaders, Maddie Burke moderated a riveting discussion among these distinguished guests on the role of faith in the Holy Land. Showing their commitment to the plights of refugee struggles, Louisa Breen and Saya Desai reached out to a local organization in an effort to help refugees as they transition to becoming our new neighbors. Michael Deshane, who collaborated with reading partners for 4 years, composed what was described as an impeccable grant proposal and earned this group funds for a globally diverse bookshelf. Megan Kelleher and Jacqueline Garrity earned their beloved organization Ituba Innovation Hub in South Africa a record $11,000 to fund a program that will support young women in their educational endeavors. Building on his past experience with water projects and following the dictum Bring It Home, Sean Liu shared his passion and insights for water issues with 4th and 5th grade science students. At a time when healthcare is on the forefront of our minds, Oge Adbagu and Aaron Tyler made this issue even more relevant as they presented issues of access to healthcare in the US and several African nations to the 9th grade World Cultures classes. Building on what is her lifelong passion as well as pushing to further explore her heritage, Noelle Daves presented an informative examination of historical and contemporary LGBTQ+ issues in Mexico and LA. Displaying his quest to merge science with green innovations, Philip Joe moderated in what was GIP's first virtual event, an extremely informative program with Caltech's Dr. Clément Cid about his groundbreaking reinvented toilet. Invoking his trademark of exhaustive and methodical research, Matthew Burke had his audience transfixed as he conveyed the global community's pressing need to address the hazards of e-waste and its horrific impact on developing nations.
This morning, we're here to present the Faculty Appreciation Award. Voted on by the seniors, this year's award is given to an outstanding teacher who has developed an exceptionally strong bond with a graduating class. We're proud to announce that this year's recipient is Miss Lorianne Williams. As an administrator, Miss Williams plays an instrumental role in the day-to-day operations of the upper school by coordinating the master schedule, planning and scheduling all activities in advance, and advising the ASB. When not teaching math or in Garland, Miss Williams can almost always be found hard at work in her Haga House office, ready to answer any and every student's questions, as well as hand out snacks and treats. Above all, we value and appreciate Ms. Williams' dedicated support and love for every student. Physical distance hasn't diminished what we mean to Ms. Williams, and it hasn't lessened our love and respect for her. Congratulations, and thank you, Ms. Williams.
With awareness and generosity, this year's graduates proudly named the new Poly Community Fund as the beneficiary of the 2020 senior class gift. This fund will support current Poly K-12 families, faculty, and staff experiencing significant financial hardship due to COVID-19. The fund is created with the belief that the financial impact of COVID-19 should not stand in the way of access to a Poly education for any current or new student, nor prohibit our faculty and staff from fulfilling their professional role and responsibilities. The class of 2020 is grateful for all the ways that they have learned and grown throughout their time at Poly and are grateful to be able to give back in this way.
The Aardvark Award, created by the staff of Poly's Humor magazine in 1972, is presented to the outstanding proponent of humor on the South Campus. We are delighted to present this year's Aardvark Award to Kate Salambier. When the faculty pondered who might be credited with creating a humorous atmosphere on campus, the answer was clear: Kate. She entertained us through her on-stage performances, whether a swan floaty-wearing phaeton, a knife-wielding fat chef, or a lovesick Renaissance princess. She elicited hearty guffaws from her audiences. She also added storytelling to her repertoire, telling hilarious tales at PASC fifth quarters and morning meeting. Congratulations, Kate, and thanks for the laughs.
The Jessie Tyne Award is the senior class's recognition of that which is best in itself. The Tyne Award goes to that student who best embodies virtues that will improve the lives of people and make the world a kinder, truer, more compassionate place. This award includes a $5,000 honorarium, which is bestowed with the expectation that the honoree will know what to do with it. So this recognition is one that carries both honor and responsibility. Jessie and Joe Benitez will present this year's awards.
My name is Jessie Benitez.
And my name is Joe Benitez. Our mom has given the Jessie Tyne Award at the senior dinner for the past 10 years, and she asked us to present the 11th award.
It has been 20 years since our Uncle Jesse died, and so like you, we've never met him.
Even though we didn't meet Jesse, we know him through stories told at family dinners and through the documentary about Jesse and Amadou Diallo. This year, we are excited to announce that the senior class overwhelmingly selected Bianca Murray to receive this award in our uncle's memory.
Your classmates summed up Bianca's dedication and talents nicely. During our time in the upper school, Bianca has proudly and passionately raised awareness about issues of social justice that matter to her and are close to her heart, including immigration, criminal justice, and the Latino experience in America. Bianca is humble, organized, thoughtful, and consistently kind and exuberant. Bianca wields the rare coupling of kind-heartedness, empathy, perspective, and drive to make change.
Congratulations, Bianca. Our family is thrilled that the Jessie Tyne Award will support your ongoing service and that the students at Poly will continue to share in his story.
George Hale Integrity Award is among our highest honors at Poly. The award is given to the student who reveals integrity and strong morality, who will not cave to peer pressure, but stands on principles and beliefs, and who possesses a certain wholeness and moral presence. Students are nominated by the senior class, and the final selection is made by the faculty. This year's Hale Integrity Award is given to Philip Joe. Simply put, Philip leads with sincerity and integrity. He believes that the collective we is more important than the singular me. As his dean and advisor for the senior class cabinet, the statement I've heard most from him this year is, "Mr. Pickett, I feel like I can do more." The letters that all the seniors received, which hopefully you haven't read yet, began as Philip's solo project, one he started all the way back in December. Hale winners are nominated by students and selected by faculty. It is telling that both students and faculty were in agreement that Philip Joe fully deserves the honor of the 2020 Hale Integrity Award. Chris Schmoke, Dean of Student Life, will present the next award.
The Goss Family Outstanding Effort Award, established by four sisters and their mother, honors the upper school student who has put forth the greatest effort. not only in academic pursuits, but in other areas of school life as well. The recipient of this award is chosen by the upper school faculty. This year, the award is going to 2 students. I will say a few words about the first of our Goss Family Outstanding Effort Award winners, Julian Cardenas. I can think of few ways to better honor someone than to call them a hard worker. Truly showing up and putting in the effort is how people achieve their dreams. Julian has demonstrated this in spades. Tech theater wizard, trained emergency responder, leader of our Poly Honor Committee and Judiciary Council, expert martial artist, and Rob and Andrew's right-hand man in the training room. Julian devotes tireless effort day in and day out, and does so exuding kindness, integrity, compassion, and effort. Unquestionably, these efforts have made our community better. Julian, you are a hard worker and a winner of the Goss Award. Congratulations. I would now like to welcome Rick Carriger, history teacher, to introduce the other recipient of this year's Goss Award.
Thank you. Good morning. Joining Julian as co-winner of the 2020 Goss Family Outstanding Effort Award is Louisa Breen. This year, we discovered that a 110% effort is possible. A dancer and the fiddler, Louisa also displayed an inexhaustible drive in class, raced around soccer pitches and Pasadena's trails, co-taught an ASL class to middle schoolers, wrote affirmation notes to peers, organized an outdoor ed community camping gear collection, directed Story Tribe, actively advocated for planting seeds of peace, and welcomed students, adults, and guests to Poly. We honor Louisa, a relentlessly positive student and ambassador, with the Goss Effort Award. Congratulations, Louisa.
Our final presentation at Honors Day is the Head of School Award, a tradition begun during the long tenure of Head of School Willis Stork. Nominations are made by the faculty to the Head of School for this award, which recognize the student or students who contribute in all areas of school life and who best exemplify the ideals of the school. I have thought a lot about this award over the last few weeks, more than any other year. While listening to colleagues' remarks about all of you during a recent faculty meeting, your unfettered generosity and deep commitment to the traits we value at Poly, intellectual curiosity, collaboration, compassion, optimism, rang clear. With that in mind, I confer this year's Head of School Award, which recognizes the student or students who contribute to all areas of school life and who best exemplifies the ideals of the school, to all of you, the class of 2020. During our discussions, you were collectively and individually described as doing things for others without seeking recognition and providing academic leadership in and outside our classrooms. In conversations and action, you look for common ground, stand up for what is right, and share with us all of your strong moral compass. You rose to the challenges we all face this spring with tenacity and grace. You published the paw print, performed fiddler, hosted GIP events, performed a docudrama, and danced our first virtual prom. In classrooms, you found your rhythm quickly, and even in the face of disappointment, you managed to do some of your best works. The intellectual leadership, humor, and engagement that we have seen since you arrived at Poly looked different virtually, but it was still there. Together, you honored Poly's mission and modeled Poly Honor to lead our community during these unprecedented times. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Thank you for your thoughtful attention this morning. We invite you all to join us this evening at 7 p.m. for our commencement speeches and performances. Seniors and families, I very much look forward to seeing each of you later today to be able to give you your diploma in person. Please, for your safety and ours, carefully follow all of the guidelines we've laid out for you. To all, be safe and take good care. Congratulations to the class of 2020.